Oh, hoy hoy. This is my unboxing of the MSI 970 gaming board. This is an AMD motherboard. One of the reasons why I wanted to do an unboxing of this is because I've seen a lot of Intel unboxings, but not a lot of AMD boxings. I haven't seen too many of this particular model of the AMD, so I figured I'd give one a try. As you can see from the top of the box, you do get the Audio Blast 2, the Killer Ethernet, and this is the AM3. This is for the AM3 processor, so it is the FX chipset. It also does have on the South Bridge the AMD 970 chipset. One of the things I would like to point out is that the camera doesn't pick it up, but this is a nice matte black and a nice high gloss white for this. And as you can kind of see right down here in the corner, a lot of the box has this neat motherboard kind of shine to it. Something I haven't seen a lot of people mention, but I thought it looked really cool. Flipping the box over, again, mentions the Audio Boost 2, the Killer Ethernet. Killer Ethernet, what this does is it prioritizes packets. So while you're gaming, they claim that it's going to give you a much faster response time, basically allowing, it says this is what the game is, this is what regular internet traffic is, so it says this is much faster. You do get the OC Genie 4. With the OC Genie 4, this particular motherboard, it has it in the BIOS. Other motherboards actually have a button on it. You just push it and it automatically overclocks your CPU. With this, it's all in the BIOS, so you don't have to worry about opening up the case, anything like that. This is a multi-GPU motherboard, so you don't have to worry about, any compatibility. It is for AMD Crossfire and NVIDIA SLI. Again, you have the Sound Blaster 2 Cinema. This is the military class 4 capacitors, so nice high capacitors, last quite a long time. And you do get the gaming device port. So over on the far left of the board, you're going to see these red ones. Basically the PS2, you do get a much faster signal because it is analog. And then you have two digital ones which do take priority within that. It also has a higher output. These are also gold plated, so it's rated for a much higher insertion and basically plugging in and out more often. So now to the actual unboxing. So flip this over here, and my weapon of choice. Opening the box up, we are greeted to the motherboard, and of course in a static-free bag. This would be kind of dumb not to ship it in that. And our wonderful accoutrement. So we do get the CD. As always, best to just go online, download the latest drivers. If you already have your system up and running, go ahead and do that beforehand so it's already on the hard drive. Comes with two SATA cables, one right-angled, one not, and it looks like two just regular angled ones, and an SLI bridge. So for the use of NVIDIA cards, you basically get an SLI bridge. The back plate, which is a nice matte black. Kind of see that there. You know what? Let's take this right out of the bag and show you. The back of it is a nice spongy, kind of like a spongy, so it isn't going to mess anything up too much there. And excellent. Let's pull this out, kind of show that off a little bit. So as you can see, nice matte black with red finishes. So this is excellent for a red build PC. Of course, you get the case badging, the nice dragon logo on it. Basically, if you want to label the different hard drives and cables that you have running in the back of the system, so if you ever have to do maintenance on it, makes it a little bit easier. Quick installation guide. You have your wonderful user manual right here. Goes over everything. Always a good thing to keep on handy. And a door hanger. Sorry, I'm busy gaming and I'm not here. So yeah, it's pretty much my two different things. So I'll put this back. So let's take a look at the motherboard itself. This has definitely some heft to it, I will say that. So, okay, and so pull this out. Okay, one of the first things I noticed right off the bat is this is a very nice matte black finish. This is the 970 chipset I was mentioning before. Has a nice heavy heatsink on that. Nice heavy heatsink on the capacitors. You do get 4 dual channel RAM slots, DDR3. Here's your audio boost right here. This does light up, so that's a nice little red build theme. If you notice right here, there's this line. This PCB is actually separated into 2 sections. This section right here is just for audio. So what happens is, you know, things working in here is going to create EMI, and it's going to affect your audio. So what they did is they actually quarantined off an area, so it's actually running separate than the board. So you're actually going to get clearer audio with this. Let's take a look at the ports real quick. So, as I was saying before, the PS2 port, 2 USB 2.0, SPDIF out, SPDIF out. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 USB 2.0, 2 USB 3.0, 2 more USB 2.0, and that killer Ethernet port. You do have your 6-channel audio out right back there. So let's go right back over here. And I will be going a little bit more in depth on everything with this board in another video. So I will get close-ups and things like that. But you do have your all of your standard ports right down here. Your USB 3.0 connector, your front headers, your USB 2.0 connectors. You do this particular card has PCI 2.0, and this is 16x and 8x. So basically you have your first card here and your second card here. You have PCI slots here and then the other express card slots here. You have your, right here, all of your SATA ports are right here, so 6 of them right there. Quite nice and easy to use. And that is the basic walkthrough of the motherboard. I will be doing a more in-depth approach on it in another video. So what I'll do is I'll actually get in and explain the chipset, you know, what the chokes are, the dual channel, things like that, and kind of go over more of that, because I feel AMD is kind of looked over in a lot of things. So that is my first unboxing. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. Let me know in the comments what you think, what I can do better, and have a good day.